What if going from broke to the top 1% does not feel the way people imagine? Most people think the journey is simple. First, you struggle, then you make more money, then you become rich, and then life becomes easy. But that is not exactly what happens, because money does change your life, but it also changes your problems. At the bottom, life is not about dreams. It is about survival. Imagine someone named Daniel. Daniel is 24 years old. He works full-time, but after rent, food, gas, phone bills, and debt payments, there is almost nothing left. He does not check his bank account because he wants to. He checks it because he has to. A flat tire is not just a flat tire, it is a crisis. A medical bill is not just annoying, it can ruin the whole month. At this stage, being broke does not mean you are lazy. It means every small problem becomes expensive, and the hardest part is not only the lack of money, it is the lack of breathing room. Then Daniel starts earning more. Maybe he gets promoted, maybe he learns a skill, or maybe he changes jobs. Now he is making $60,000 or $80,000 a year. From the outside, this looks like success. But life still feels tight. Rent is higher, car insurance is higher, groceries cost more, student loans are still there, and credit card debt is still there. Daniel feels confused because he thought more income would make him feel rich, but instead, he just feels less scared. That is the first big lesson. More money does not automatically create freedom. It only creates freedom if your lifestyle does not grow faster than your income. Then comes the next level. Daniel reaches 6 figures, the dream number many Americans chase, $100,000 a year. And yes, life is better. He can eat out without checking the menu first, take a vacation, fix the car without panic, and start investing. But something strange happens. He looks around and sees people with bigger houses, better cars, nicer vacations, and more expensive lives. Suddenly, he does not compare himself to broke people anymore. He compares himself to people above him. This is where many people get trapped. They finally make good money, but they use it to buy the image of success. A bigger apartment, a newer car, better clothes, more subscriptions and more payments. From the outside, they look successful, but inside, they still feel one paycheck away from pressure. Then Daniel reaches the upper levels. Now he makes $250,000, $400,000, maybe more. This is where life really starts changing, not because he can buy nicer things, but because he can buy options. He can save aggressively, invest every month, say no to bad jobs, hire help, and protect his time. At this level, wealth is not only about spending, it is about control. And that is what most broke people never see. Rich people are not rich because they buy everything. They are rich because they own things that keep growing: stocks, businesses, real estate, skills, networks, and assets. Eventually, Daniel reaches the top 1%. The life looks incredible. A beautiful home, luxury travel, private schools, investment accounts, business class flights, and no panic when bills arrive. But here is the surprising truth. Even at the top, comparison does not disappear. There is always someone richer, someone with a private jet, someone with a bigger company, and someone making in 1 month what you make in 1 year. That is why the top 1% is not really the finish line. It is just another level. The real finish line is peace. The real goal is not to look rich, it is to stop being controlled by money fear. So here is the lesson. Being broke teaches you survival. Making more money gives you breathing room, and building wealth gives you options. But financial freedom comes when the gap between what you earn and what you spend becomes wide enough that fear no longer controls your decisions. Because rich is not just a number. Rich is waking up and knowing one bad month cannot destroy your life. If this video made you think differently about money, like the video, subscribe and comment which income level you think actually feels the most free.